So basically, with regards to the School of Business, we live and die by the Office suite. And one of the things that was concerning me with the iPad and with Zoom is how do I make sure that I'm getting the PowerPoints and the Excel, and it's mostly PowerPoints and Excel slides here in the, or PowerPoint slides and Excel files here in the School of Business. So I just want to share how I do it and how I have been successful in using the Office suite. So you can see my screen there. When I need to pull up, say, a PowerPoint slide, so I'll hit PowerPoint, and the last slide I was up, it just came up. And so what you do is, one of the things that you have to do when you're going to use the Office suite is you've got to have your files loaded on the drive, the Google Drive. And then basically what you're doing from the Office suite is you're actually pulling files down from your Google Drive. The key thing is to be as organized as you possibly can on your Google Drive. So from when you go in and you hit the iPad and you hit open, you go to the Files app, and then there's locations there. You can see, I always hit Google Drive as my location, and you see all of my things are in folders. I can come up to the folder here and I can go into St. John Fisher College, and then all of my folders are organized by semesters, fall 2014, 2015, 16, et cetera, et cetera. I go into fall 2020, and now all of my PowerPoints and all of my classes are arranged in each one. You see the advanced selling class that I'm doing, my marketing strategy class, the AMA Pods case study is an independent study, my marketing strategy class, and then two promo classes that I'm doing also. So I'll just pull up an advanced selling, and I go into where my PowerPoint slides are, which is right here, and I can pull out any one, and I'll pull this one down. It prepares the file, and then there you have it. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I can do this from my computer on the podium, and I don't necessarily need an Apple. But here's where the Apple really comes into play for me. And here's what I love about it. If you go to slideshow and you go from start, one of the things that you can do with your Apple is use your PowerPoint like that as a whiteboard. So as I'm using my PowerPoints and I'm going through, and this is just a personal selling, and you come here and you say, okay, you'd say something like, personal selling is a strategic resource for information. So you can circle that, and then you'd ask the class, okay, so tell me, why would it be a strategic resource? And someone might yell out, well, because of the operating plan. So you can write down here, plan. Why else? And then they say, well, for demand forecasting. So you could write down forecasting. So the beauty of the iPad and using PowerPoint or Excel is you can use it as both a whiteboard as well as a teaching instrument. So I was thinking to myself before I did all this, well, why would I need that? But I use the whiteboard a lot. And now with this Apple and this apps this way, I rarely ever use the whiteboard because I can just do it right here. And it's helpful for the students because they can take notes right on the slide. Some of the students print the slides out and they'll take the notes right on the slide. Others will just take notes while they're looking at the slides. So I found that very helpful. The other thing is the same thing with Excel. You come up to Excel. That was something that I just had open. So the same thing, you look to Files app, you go to your wherever you want to go, and I'll just pull this up. This is a roster that I can take attendance from, etc. And the same thing. Now, one of the things that I've noticed with my iPad, it really isn't good for, I don't create, I'm not saying it's not good. I personally have found it's not great for creating Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint slides, or Word documents. So if I'm going to be productive that way, I'll use my computer, either my desktop or my laptop computer. And then when I'm done, again, I upload it into the Google Drive, and then I can pull it down during class time and use it that way. If I want to make changes to it, you can make changes through the Sheets document, and then it'll automatically save. But generally speaking, I don't make changes during class. I'll make changes before or as prep to class. And so I found the Apple iPad to be extraordinarily helpful. But the key thing for me, and especially when you got Zoomers as well as people in the class, to use your PowerPoint as both a whiteboard and also as a teaching tool, I think has really opened my eyes to the beauty of this Apple iPad. So that's all I have to say, and I'll open it up to questions.